Hey all, this is Urs, and welcome back to XCOM. You know I say after a bad mission we took a bloody nose. Well, this time it feels like we got a piece of rusty rebar shoved in our gut. That base defense was kind of was a whole hell of a slog, and we lost some of our best on there. I want to go to the memorial and take a look and remember. Tank, of course, fell to the muton plasma. He was always one of our squishier Rocketeers, just kind of nursing him up to get to Master Sergeant level so he can get chopped, and didn't quite make it. And Jolie, probably one of our most experienced medics, and again, that's going to be a loss that's hard. The medics take a long time to level up, and he was some of our best. Solid psychic operator, all of those things and more, and now he's gone. In Dark Initiative, I mean, our Master Sergeant, she's been there from the beginning, and she's a Master Sergeant. Like, that's just a horrible loss to take. Again, that freaking Sectopod did so much work. Can't complain about that too much. I mean, I can complain, but we can't really do much about it. The pending request we can't do much about either, so you know what? Oh my god, they actually want alien surgery units? I wish I had some of those saved. That would have been nice. Then we sold them for money! Alright, well, not much to do except at the end of the month. Let's keep rolling. Psychic results. Zuko failed. I'm gonna stop sticking him in there. We have enough people to throw in there, and I think I want to get Durand, yeah, she's ready for Psy Panic. That'll make her that much more useful. Let's put her in there and rock and roll. Yeah, 58% is not bad. Let's try that. And then who else do we need? Yeah, we're okay. How's our research doing? Oh, we're almost there. Alright, new research, please. Awesome. So we got pulse lasers. We're not going to be making a lot of these for obvious reasons. Because we're going to probably save the slots for whatchamacallit. Wow, I'm losing my words here. For plasma weaponry. Yeah, 20 alloys again. We're gonna start on advanced pulse lasers though. We're working forward supercapacitors. We can't really invest in anything else right now. We're gonna invest in some of the weapons that we can't make easily without heavy plasma stuff, which requires muton elite captures. So the machine gun type things, the auto laser type thing, and possibly, I think, the full-size sniper rifle. We may need a pulse laser before we start capturing muton elites. That's going to be necessary, but for now, though, let's just keep rolling. We got to make sure we launch our SATI before the end of the month. That would be important. Good enough. And we got a council mission. Target escort. All right, we got alien contamination, 174 credits, and 4 NGs. All right, I will take that mission, actually. How many hours till these get repaired? I would kind of want to have all my kit with me, in all honesty. How are we doing? Like, how much time actually? Do we have it down to hours? You know, I want to do that, but I'm not sure it'll actually happen. I think we should just start kitting out a crew and going. I may throw the SATI up. Well, it takes 3 days to go active. I'll probably do it on like the 28th, just to be absolutely safe. Make sure nothing hits it this month. I don't want to potentially have a crapshoot with that.
We are confident that
all right.
handle this matter with
discretion. After the base defense, we dust ourselves off and we take the fight to the aliens once more. A little worse for wear, I'm afraid, but we'll do it regardless. So, Josie Cairo, who decided not to show up to the party on the base defense, she's coming to this mission. We have a couple people in the chopping block too, remember? So we're gonna get a couple more mechs going. But I mean, York, man, 35 days thanks to that mission. Just horrible. Nova, 23 days because of that last move. And Yoko also taking the shots. I mean, we lost and wounded heavily some of our senior groups and goof troops. And that was rough. Do we have anyone that we need to worry about getting out of here? No, these are all over 8 hours. So we got to make the kit with what we've got. I think Reaper is getting the nod for infantry here. Since he's the only infantry we have available currently that is capable of handling a mission like this. We got Shadow Beeve at Master Sergeant. We got Wolf at Master Sergeant. Wolf I probably want to save for the terror mission that's still going to happen this month. So I'll probably let Wolf out here. We'll take Shadow Beeve out here with a disabling shot too. Make this mission a little bit easier. We will have who in command here? I think we'll take... Yeah. I think Saint's going to come down. And then we'll have... let's get Mammy out there. Well, Mammy I'm probably going to save for the terror mission, actually. He has the extra boom boom in the close range, so I'm going to take Leif out on this one. Assault sniper infantry. Okay, so now we're looking supports and weapons specialists. So Josie Cairo, explosives wouldn't be bad. We're not trying to take any prisoners here. We're just going to annihilate any opposition. I'd rather take a safety medic, so Samir is going to come along. And then we need a gunner for sure. Looks like Morris is going to get the nod. Might get the promotion off of this mission too, so that'll be nice. And we should sit at probably, because I'm kind of treating this like almost a, how do you say it? A sapper type engineer. We're going to treat the archer like that. So we're going to kit it out that way. And then last but not least, then we could take pretty much what we want. We could take another rocketeer, get maybe some levels. We also want to have a source of shred. Source of shred? We also want to have a source of shred. And that would be quite useful. Maybe, do you have double shredder now? Baseline or no? You do have shredder baseline. You're next going up to mayhem. I do probably want to take Meepy on this. The other consideration being, do we just take someone else? I mean, just have another gun in the field. I think shred is so important, though, that I'd rather have a shredder rocket handy. I don't need to take someone that senior. I'd rather have someone with shredder rocket baseline. Let's start working on our lower level rocketeers here. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Let's take JRA Dog 100 on here. Make sure we get baseline shredder with them. That's really kind of the fundamental bits to make longer missions feasible. But from then on, let's worry about it. Yeah, we have one Aegis armor that's broken, which is crap, honestly. Luckily, we're taking one of our mechs on this mission, so we should be fine. Chitin plate. I don't know. If you see me talking today and I'm a little slow on the uptake, I'm not entirely certain what's going on. I think I just haven't had enough rest, so I'm going to be losing words here and there. It's a little funky to me. Only 3 Carapace armors? Are you serious? Oh, man. Yeah, that repair... We took a lot of damage that mission, I'll be honest with you. Alright. Escobar is psychic, so I think definitely we're going to be looking at Neural Gunlink and an Alloy Bipod. Make these shots connect without a second thought. Can we please show me the bipod so I don't have to do this manually like an idiot? There we go. Alright. Gauss long rifle. That'll be a pulse laser sniper rifle at some point. You already got the Aegis armor up. Chitin plate. Breaching ammo. This is more standard kit since we are going on a standard mission on a base defense. Leif definitely needs the Aegis. Give him the Gauss rifle because he's been working well with that. I gotta say, Leif and the rifle should never have been separated. They're kind of bound at the hip. We still have all our chitin plates, which are mercilessly good. We have the 4th one that's probably damaged at this point, but we're okay. We make items available in case we don't have this, right? Maybe we do have another set of Aegis, but I don't think we do. Yeah, no, we don't. Alright, so we're going to have to go Carapace on a lot of this. I'm not happy about that, actually. That makes these guys a little flimsier than I would prefer. One of our Gauss rifles is broken, too. Oh, God. Alright, anyway. This is one of those missions where you probably want to get a set of medkits because of the poison. And then you probably want to get... So I want to do chem in case there's mech, but... You know, let's just take the Psi Flash. Because, honestly, with Thin Men, Psi Grenade works a lot better. Let me just kit this guy out with what we have for now. We could take... Can we break our... We broke an alloy cannon too? Are you serious right now? Come on, seriously, is it really that bad right now? Yeah, son of a gun. And we don't have a recoilless rifle either. Oh my god, and a Gauss rifle. Alloy cannon, Carapace armor is almost up, chitin plating is repaired. Aegis is being repaired. Yeah, it's getting there, but man, yeah, a lot of stuff got damaged from that mission. I'm not happy about that. So we're gonna be sending this council mission out with not exactly full kit. I am not happy about that at all.
We look forward to seeing your progress.
Well, crap. Samir, I'm trying to think who's baseline tanky so I can stick Aurora armor on them. The gunner, I want Aegis for the gunner because it's gonna start eating dirt again. I need a bit of Carapace there. I almost feel like Gauss machine gun may be okay on this mission. She is psychic, so she can always do that. Let's put the Gauss machine and see how that works out. Look at that little... I don't know what that is. That's like a small turboprop machine for a Cessna that she's carrying around. That's just all kinds of scary. We're getting extra medkits, so armor-piercing ammo makes sense. I'm going to decide who to put the Illuminator on. I think I may put on my gunner for now, since we're doing like long-range fire support. Let's drop it like that. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. The Dog 100, yeah, you do not have the armor for this. This is pretty crap. We also don't have the recoilless rifle, so this is really not good for Dog 100 right now. He's a little squishy. I'm not comfortable with 8 hit points on this guy. Can we change this around in some way that's not going to get us killed? I mean, we could, technically. Alright, I might have to bite the bullet here. 10 armor with Aurora and Smear. He'll be that much stronger with his Mind Phrase. And then we'll take... I have to put Carapace on Dog 100. He's already squishy. That'll put him at least level 10. I mean, a level 10, not like level 10, you leveled up kind of level up. Alright. Okay. Well, I guess Maximus may be rocking out at... I mean, shotgun is silly for him. Just because... He's gonna heavy laser, what the hell? Why not? Why not? Bigger gun always good, right? Okay. Well, that's the best we've got. Do we have any sidearms we can push out that we need? We can give Saint the... Yeah, you know what? Let me give Escobar the little sidearm weapon, just because she does not have snapshot and won't be able to readjust easily. Oh, we forgot what to put on Reaper. Right. So I guess we put the Executioner scope. That's alright, whatever. Give him the normal scope, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. With the Executioner scope on our gunner, which makes sense. I mean, she's going to be sitting in the back, dropping down long-range suppressions, AoE, so that's alright. So we finally got this kit out. We got side grenade and that. We got no chems, but that's okay. Famous last words, I guess. And loadout here is okay. Yeah, I mean, this is the best we're going to do until we repair everything. We still have a day, so that's alright. I'm just hoping, I mean, watch the terror mission hit, like, immediately, and we will not be able to deal with it. I'm trying to decide who to put the heater on, if anyone. We don't have anyone with kind of sidearm skill. In Saint, I want to keep mobile. I may just give him the heater regardless, to make his life easier, in case there's something just out of range of a shotgun. That may work out. Alright, I think that's as good as we're going to be able to kit someone out here. We still have a mech, so I'm going to make sure this loadout is correct, though. Railgun, proxies, and everything, yeah. Because this loadout is still correct, as it was for the previous mission. Let's go take this one down and hopefully bring home a nice, easy one. I don't know. It's a council mission, so it all could go horribly, horribly wrong. Inevitably. Sky Ranger! Making your way down to... Where the hell is this one? This is in Australia.
We have visual on the mission.
Damn. Alright.
Australia.
Townsville, Australia. The city of Townsville.
So that's our next drop site.
What do we got? This is the ocean front. I see this mission a lot. A lot. And we have an extract team, so we know we're going to be sitting on a crap ton of thin men at some point. I'm not a fan of that.
The council
okay, that was weird, but now we're okay.
Engineers led by one Sergeant Carlock.
Carlock!
Discovered environmental contamination caused by the aliens.
There you are.
He's going to need an evac near the other end of that pier. As always, we should eliminate any resistance encountered along the way.
You're gonna want to get analysts on these reports ASAP. If they hit these targets, we're screwed.
Objectives updated.
Alright. Well, now that we know that we're screwed, let's see if we can take the mission on. Vandenberg Life. What are we looking at? Do we see any aliens? Do we actually? He is currently concealed like a boss. We got something out there. I doubt it's friendly. Are we gonna be able to get full cover? It may get flanked if I try to pull this off. I gotta be a little careful. We definitely have something, but nothing in this building or its vicinity, so that's okay. I'm gonna drop Shadow Beam out here on that corner where she can get full cover, and she should be able to drop rounds downrange with impunity without too much of an issue. Where is Shadow Beam? Yeah, let's get you right out here.
Sí, señor.
Now we should have nice clean shots through most of the visible range here. I do want to see the battle scan, though. How nasty is this thing that is over here? Right there, I want to see that.
Balayage en cours.
S'il vous plaît. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Alright, what do we got? Hey, look, it's our old friend Mechtoid. At least now we're ready for them, and there's not 5 of them. There is a commander, though. That is a little bit more of a colossal pain in the ass. You don't have eyes on any of this? Wow, this position sucks a lot more than I thought it did. I kind of thought I'd have clean rounds through everything. Okay. Well, what are you gonna do? Let me get my gunners in here. She's the one with the machine gun, obviously, so we're gonna get her set up and then just dropping bombs. Reaper, kind of the same idea, honestly. Just get him inside. Make sure he can get to a position where he can start using his double fire leverage. Dog 100, I need you to kind of be back here and steadying your gun. I do want you, actually, you can't get there? Oh, because part of the pier's ripped up? Is that always the case? I guess it was. I just never really realized it. Alright, that's kind of weird, but okay. We'll make do with that. And I don't think there's actually a door out of that building, so... Carlock will just keep in the back, nice and safe. Remember, we're going to get drops here a lot. It's one of those missions where just stuff's going to be dropping from the sky in the worst possible way. Let's get Saint right there. Because he's going to be leading this charge for obvious reasons. Good enough. Maximus. Support grenades, yeah. The mech don't need no cover. But the mech does need to be able to move around easy. So when Saint breaks visual... I mean, when Saint makes visual, I guess, is going to be the issue. We could just get her... We could just shoot her over this way. And then rush her out here with the explosives if need be. Which I may do. But I'm actually a little bit peeved that Shadow Beef's position is not as good as I'd hoped. Now, Psychic Samir, now that he's very, very psychic... Is there a window over here? I don't think there is on this side of the building. Can we stop, like, making the walls invisible, please? I actually don't want to have the walls invisible for a change. Come on. There we go. Yeah, no windows there. So I can drop Samir in here and we'll be okay.
Time to motor.
Drop him right in that corner. Kick that door open like a boss. Big old laser rifle and he'll be okay. And Carlock, I'm just going to keep safe in here somewhere. Somewhere one of these, like... nice hidey holes in the corner. We have that little like medium area up here that we can get up to. That's always nice. It'd be nice if there's a window here we could snipe at it, but we can't. So yeah, let's get Carlock on that side of the large item munitions stack or whatever the hell maybe.
Eyes peeled, strike one. Opposition.
Oh, we got drops already.
Repeat. Hostiles approaching your position.
Let me guess. You're gonna drop right here, and Saint's not gonna be around to deal with it. Okay, well they grouped up a little better. That's nice. That looks like right for... Oh, God. Heavy floaters. And we got Thin Man drop. Okay, well, this rapidly got worse. And that should reveal Lei. Fan-frickin-tastic. Alright, well, now we have at least flanks on stuff. Ooh, we can get a 68% chance to crit the commander? That would be awfully
going after our
nice.
Infrastructure. Water treatment, electrical substations, transportation, anything they can do to slow us down.
What I may want to do is drop... And this is not cover here? Apparently it's not cover there. Only this is cover. Okay. So, apparently now we have drops to deal with, which are awful close to our general location. I can't get Dog 100 where I want to. Get Morris. Yeah, that gun is heavy. She's having a little bit of trouble moving around. What the hell? No, no, no. You should not have taken vision there. He didn't. That was just really weird, because it looked like we had Overwatch all of a sudden. Okay, that was a little odd, but we're okay. Leif, I know there's a Thin Man here, which is going to just relish killing Escobar. And in many ways, I don't want that to happen. To put it bluntly, I really don't want that to happen. What I want to do is keep Leif hidden, because there is that Thin Man over there, and he should still maintain his cover if he's not in vision. How big is that pack? Looks like we've got normal floater, heavy, heavy. Is that a heavy back there? Yeah, it looks like triple heavy. We got 2 Flintman active right now, but then we also have the Muton Commander and Mechtoid Menage a Quatre. So that's kind of not a good time for me. Can we proxy from here? Can't quite proxy. Can't quite do anything I want to, actually, which is really frustrating. What I'm probably going to do is take a ping of that commander while I've got a relatively easy shot. And maybe we can put this guy down for good. Only 8 damage. Well, that is pretty awful with a 68% chance. Holy crap. No, that's the Mechtoid. For a minute, I thought it was one of the Mutons that's that bad. Like, oh man, that's a nasty muton. Well, in this case, I think the optimal move would be to start dropping grenades on people, I guess, maybe? Yeah, the siege out from this building is not fun, especially when you get drops sitting on your corners like that. Do not want drops sitting on your corners like that. The Thin Man can also come through the roof, which is all sorts of shitty. So yeah, there's really not a good solution to this, especially for Carlock. Carlock's going to have to kind of get in a corner and hunker the hell down. He should get in Samir's corner, I think, honestly, like right around here. That way, if a Thin Man dropping in, they can't touch Carlock. You just put your head down, you'll be alright there, soldier. He's an army engineer, I think, right? Wasn't that his, like, thing? Alright. Leif, sit up. I do want to just step out and toss a proxy on dude's face. How far can I proxy? If had I the range, how far can I proxy? Far enough, I think. So what I'm going to do is just nip out and get to a place where I can toss that proxy at the ugly guy. There we go. Then we're going to toss a proxy on that Thin Man. If he moves, he's going to have a bad day. So we're going to set that up right there. Enjoy. And if he doesn't move next turn, then, well, even more things will happen that we will enjoy, and he will not. Saint, I'm going to keep open here. And there's a little trick. Aliens can't go through a door. They can only kick it open. They can't open it normally. So if you put a unit in front of it, we're okay. And then we can just always open this up, set off any kind of Overwatch suppression we need to, and go from there. So Saint, sit right there. Maximus, get over here so you have sight lines on the corner. I wanted a rocket involved with this, but right now with the Thin Man, I can't do it safely. So I have to keep Dog 100 kind of, I guess, on a corner on the inside.
I'm on it, Commander.
A little safer. Got a lot of fragile troops here that I really didn't want to have. Let's steady up, because your first shot's going to be pretty good, I think. I mean, there's that guy over there still, which we know about, but... Hey, he blew up the Thin Man for me. That was really nice of him. That was real big of you. Real big of you. Okay. That was really nice of him. He just ran into the Thin Man. Thin Man's like, damn it, why? Because you're dead. What's up? Yeah, you thumped that chest, buddy. You thumped that chest. As long as I'm nowhere near the mind controller, I'm pretty happy with this. Be a lot of annoying drops, so we should be able to handle it. As long as we just keep ourselves properly fit and trim. What are you gonna do? Oh, you're actually gonna move up, you little bastard. Alright. He doesn't have low profile, thankfully, so... And we may even still have a shot on him with Escobar, though at this rate, I'm not too confident in her ability to kill him. There's not enough damage she's doing out. Hey, Vandenberg's got a shot. Nice. Leif! Thin Man! Kill! Dude. Alright, so he's there, and that's really annoying. He's on a corner that I don't want to see him on. He's kind of right there. Yeah. I could get a flank with Leif. That may expose him to a lot more evil than I'm ready to deal with also. Escobar does not have this shot, which is problematic. On the upshot, it looks like the heavy floaters screwed off somewhere else. So we could kind of probably get... Oh no, we don't have vision. We can get a pistol in on this. But her shot's likely not going to be great. Yeah, and she's actually in vision of that. Oh, that's cute. Oh, we do have the... Yeah, we could deal with him like that. Could just put Saint over here. And between the explosives and the fun, we could probably handle it. Alright, I think we can do this.
Organic material in one of the local reservoirs.
Yeah, organic material.
Who knows what it'll do if people drink that water. Get it
Yeah.
out of here in one piece, and your people can analyze these samples.
Yeah, organic material. That's what they used to call it when you did a little bit of, you know, self-help back home. Yeah. I found a little bit of organic material in the wash. Sorry about that. I got a little excited this morning. Carlock is just a font of freaking innuendo, isn't he? What? Oh, you did not. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Yeah, they were. Ah, Leif. Don't you freaking do that crap. That's not funny anymore. That used to be funny. Now it's not funny. I was trying to avoid. I guess if I opened this door with Saint, it would have happened anyway. But holy crap, that's annoying. Okay. So let's get out here. Wait, did we overwatch some of this? Some of this overwatched. So Saint may take face full of plasma in a second. which is not my idea of a good time for him, but yeah, it wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, there's a little bit of kiss for 7 on the big old Saint Man. But we gotta deal with this frickin' Thin Man who just decided to set up a shop. Piss me off right in this corner. That's not cool in my book. It's not cool. Problem, though, is that now we got massive issues. We gotta get Saint backed up because this is now officially a siege situation, which I am not in the mood to deal with. And that nasty, nasty shield is not going to be good here. We can shoo most of it away with the double tap off the machine gun, but goddamn, that's not going to be a pain. Reaper, do you have eyes on both of this? You probably step out across this door, right? You do not have step out across the door to the heavy mechtoid presence. Okay, that is not good. Make this a little easier. I don't think we actually need help hitting the mechtoid, do we? Do we actually need help hitting the mechtoid? 91. You know what? I'm not going to take that risk of anyone missing, and let's put some more damage on that sucker anyway. But then again, if we don't shoot through the armor right off the bat, it's going to be a hell to pay. Let's shoot through that armor first. There we go. 13 damage. I knew I brought that gun for a reason. Holy crap. Okay, that's good. I like that a lot. Let's do more of that, can we? Just pretty please. There's a reason we make him that big, I guess. Oh. And he also got acided too, so that's not helping him. I guess he walked into the Thin Man. Him executing that Thin Man via stupidity was kind of a good move for us. So what I guess we could do, we could also just ping the damn thing with our mech. Even close in a bit. Give this Muton a bad day too. We could potentially just wreck the Muton and the mechtoid pretty easy, I think. Can we do that easy? No, it's going to be... The corner Muton's annoying. He's going to try to get around the door. Try to be all clever and stuff. We could definitely clear up that Muton's cover. And if we just give them the mech to shoot at, it'll be alright. I'm going to one for all, excuse me, more DR. And then I'm going to toss a grenade up yay direction. Clear up some cover. Oh, maybe we'll get that guy a little bit too. That'll help out. But I need to clear that Muton's cover most of all. That's job 1. Okay. 5, and he took 2, and that's okay. The Muton, I mean, the mechtoid being dead was the most important thing with that. I think we're gonna drop a smoke down to make this a little easier on everybody. Reaper's gonna have this one pretty much in the bag. The grenades are the dangerous thing because they can clear up our cover, and then we'd be wide open to a lot of nasty shots, which I'm not a huge fan of right now. We could probably clean up that floater too. He's not one with a grenade, but if they have high ground like this, they may start getting a little cocky. I want to make sure they don't start thinking that we might be an easy prey situation. Let's get that down. Can we please? Thank you, sir. May I have another? Alright, now Ray, I think Dog 100 can definitely get in this corner and toss a rocket right through that doorway when I need him to. I'm going to steady that up and make that happen. Carlock, I think even more importantly, get away from where the grenades may fall. Hide right there in the corner, put your head down, and hope for the best. We'll get you out of this. It's just going to be a little bumpy right now. Things are just a little bumpy right now. Drop a smoke right here. Got some combat cocaine going. This will be nice. That Muton may just bum rush us, which I'm a little worried about. We should be okay. 25%. Not my idea of a good time. With the laser pistol. What is actually on you right now? That guy's on you. Why don't we set up with the Gauss long rifle? Methinks that'll be useful sooner rather than later. Yeah, he may just back the hell up. We still have the mind controller, almost forgot about, which would be unfortunate. The morale should be pretty low. We gotta pack a Thin Man at some point too, and that's gonna be... That may have... Did I hear what I think I did? I think I might have heard an ethereal. Oh, it's been one of these months, hadn't it? It's just been one of these months. Oh, Jesus. Alright. He's double moving. As long as they're double moving, not doing too much, I'm alright. Because if they want to take target practice on my mech, that's kind of what I... Oh, shit. That's what I was worried about. And now it's going to clear this up, and now the plasma pain starts. This is why we have the smoke down. This is exactly why we have the smoke down. That's exactly what I was worried about, too, though. And you're going to jetpack like an ass. Luckily, Saint's here, so this should be more or less dealt with. Yeah, we can deal with this. That is no probsies, actually. We're glad, A, that Saint is there to deal with that. And that mind controller is a problem, but we'll handle this. Okay, so we're not screwed yet. We're not screwed at all, actually, and Saint will be able to handle this pretty well. Let's get him back here and doing some work. I want... If I can make it happen, I want Escobar to start leveraging the Gauss long rifle harder this time. We already steadied... Oh, you have full cover, you little twit. Alright, we'll clear that up, I think. We need to kill the mind controller. As annoying these angels of death floating overhead are, we need to clear the mind controller, too. So, Saint, why don't you come back here? I definitely heard Ethereal, though, and that's going to be no fun. We remember we do have hit and run here, so this should be easy to handle. 13 crit. Yeah, we got this one handled. And that was really good. I'm glad he did this. I'm glad you came over here, expecting no shotgun, and then boom, shotgun. So, yay. We got one commander, one muton, and two heavy floaters. It's like a melange of suck. Let's keep moving our mech up. And I think that's going to allow us to keep these people more or less safe. I mean, Morris definitely not, because there's no more building here. But let's get this going. I want to get a rocket just on someone's face here. Kind of like that to clear up as much cover as possible. This is not going to do a lot of damage, but that's not really the point. The point is to clear up these boxes. If I could do that, I'd be pretty content with my lot in life. Can we... see, this would do the most damage, concentrated fire on those two. And might as well. Then we can at least start suppressing the heavy floaters. That's why with J-Ray all the way back there. No risk. And that didn't quite go according to plan. That spread a little bit more than I would like, but on the upshot, you know, it hit the heavy floater a bit. Who's got repair servos? That's kind of sucky, but it's okay. It's all right. You know, he's still a young Rocketeer, still learning the ropes. I'm gonna give him that one. I'm gonna pretend, you know, that's just one of those teething issues that we're going through, and it's okay. Everyone's got teething issues when alien, you know, murder machines are concerned. We're gonna one for all, and then we're probably gonna toss a grenade to handle this. We're gonna get Reaper behind the one for all.
Moving.
So we can use him from here. Morris, I'm not entirely certain what I want to put her. I want to put her behind full cover, that's for damn sure, but this is easily flankable, and there's not much else to be had here because they keep blowing up my walls. That was a really big grenade, too. That took out the entire front side of that building, huh? I don't know how I feel about that. Is this still on fire? No, I think it's pretty much cleared out, and I think the crane will give me full cover regardless of which way whatever situation the building's in. Can't do much here, but we can mind fray that guy, which is exactly what I actually want to do. 100% mind fray. Give me some of that action. Wow. Oh, because she's in the combat cocaine. Right, I'm like, wow, who taught her psychic power? That's really good. All right. Cairo. Explosives. We're going to need a lot of that to deal with the ethereal, too, which I keep hearing floating around back there. Doing this all, like, creepy psychic floaty bullshit. Let's do... Yeah, I don't want to throw it on there. I want to do most damage to this guy. If we can clear up some of this crap, I'd be content. That guy's already mind frayed, so that'll mitigate the amount of pain we take in the face. Yeah, let's get a little bit of that going. We can always in the zone now with Escobar. And once we clip this guy off, we can get that guy on a flank. We may be able to knock him down, actually. Yeah, because we got good eyes on him now. Yeah, we got some good eyes on that boy. Alright, that'll be fun. Escobar! Oh no, she didn't have eyes on that thing at all. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, we was able to take a shot on him. Hey, buddy. What's up? You ain't mind controlling anybody anymore. And we can still take another shot in the zone. 75. It's not bad. It's not bad. Leif, can you help us out with that number a little? Yeah, he can, actually. From here? Can you see both things from here? Oh, shit. I might want to get the guy that's actually... Could I get a flank on him with Leif? That would be huge. Not sure about that. It's okay. I want to take these shots as much as possible. So who can I use? Carlock, just get the hell back, buddy. I might as well take a shot on here. Wait, let's go, buddy. We just reload next round, so let's just ping it out. Let's see what happens. Nice. Okay, we may be able to clean him up. In that case, as good as that would be, we can make sure he doesn't go anywhere. Oh, Maximus is still here. Ah, I forgot about Maximus. And you can't really move very far because everyone's blocking your ins and outs. And you only have one source of high cover, and it's only in that direction. I guess I can move Maximus here.
Aye, aye, Commander.
May still have vision on that guy. I just out of range. Alright, steady that up then. You're gonna need that big gun to work for me in a second. Alright, Leif. I do want that shot, but I want that shot more. Can we clean that up? Yeah, Leif! Booyah, buddy! Booyah! And now let's suppress this dirtbag. Because he's flanked, and he's gonna want to move. And that's gonna give us opportunist on him. And that'll be nice. Carlock, stay down, buddy. I want to put as much metal between you and the enemy as possible. So we're going to go right there. And we'll be alright. You know what? Actually, you know, I'm second guessing this. Because if he tosses a grenade, but... Yeah, if he tosses a grenade there, Carlock might take it on the chin. Let's take Carlock all the way out here. Okay? Just to be safe. And that way if he jetpacks Saints right there with a double shotgun again, if need be. He ain't happy right now. That dude is not happy right now. Carlock's fine. Don't you be doing that. Yeah, we got ethereal. I heard that once before, and that's definitely ethereal.
I'm running low on ammo.
On these freaking council missions, we got ethereal. Oh god, why? And we got Thin Men on the roof. Thin Men on the roof! What? You got full cover from what? On what planet? Aw, don't you do that crap. I hate this whole dropping to cover garbage. That's a new feature of Long Wars. Just haven't gotten used to. I'm still cross about it. Alright, well, I think for now that's a pretty good place to stop while we realize that we're going to have to deal with an ethereal sooner rather than later, and dumbass Thin Men keep dropping out of the sky to make our life hell. Until such time as I can continue this mission, I've been Nurse. I will see you all next time as we give them a little bit more hell. I mean, kind of what we're built to do, so let's do some of that, alright? Till then.